Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back to the channel. So earlier this last week, I made a video talking about the Cyberpunk 2077 patch that was still showing that it didn't really fix a lot of things that were in the game. Some people reported that they've had no issues. Full disclosure, I think it played great on my Series X initially when it first launched. Had fun with it, but there's no denying that a lot of people had issues with patches playing Cyberpunk 2077. And now there's more reports that the patch hasn't really fixed a lot of things that were glaring issues, such as AI issues with the cars and traffic and more. Well, let's read this article. This is interesting. Cyberpunk 2077 unplayable for PS5 gamer after downloading update 1.2. Despite the ambitions of the most recent update, Cyberpunk 2077 renders itself unplayable for one PS5 player after downloading the newest update. So check this out. So it says, as it stands right now, Cyberpunk has a cacophony of technical flaws. I've never heard that word, cacophony, that oftentimes break the player's immersion or break the game altogether. For how much time CD Projekt Red has invested in trying to fix and improve Cyberpunk, there are still several things wrong with the game. Even with the newest update installed, one PS5 player still experienced severe problems while playing. Since the game's release back in December of last year, Cyberpunk's performance on last-gen consoles especially has been unfavorable to say the least. So we've heard all the complaints that people have had with Cyberpunk. With update 1.2 of Cyberpunk reportedly causing new problems for players upon downloading, presumably playing the PS4 version of Cyberpunk on a PS5 allows for greater stability, but according to one player, even next-gen systems are facing similar issues as a direct result of the newest patch. So this is reported. This is reportedly, it might not be for everybody. For whatever reason, this one individual is having a hard time. So Twitter user Mudahar posted a clip of Cyberpunk gameplay on PS5 after downloading the most recent patch. And after about 15 seconds, the car clips through the ground and starts to fall into the skybox. This is nearly identical to a hole that Cyberpunk players found in Night City before the inevitable patches. For whatever reason, the game world won't load properly for Mudahar, and it's likely that other users are experiencing similar issues. So it's not loading properly in Night City. It's truly surprising at this point how many additional issues have arisen as a direct result of these patches. It's clear that CD Projekt Red wants to fix this game, considering it wouldn't make much sense for the studio to intentionally make the game as buggy as it currently is. Though the fact that the game still isn't functioning properly for some users in spite of these updates is rather concerning. And I touched on that recently. I was saying, man, it looks like everything that can go wrong with this game has gone wrong. And it's like it's almost cursed. And even outside of the game, CD Projekt Red has a malware attack. You know, they got hacked. Their stocks dropped. They canceled the multiplayer spinoff. They just can't win for losing right now. It says, and again, similar technical issues first plagued The Witcher 3 when it first released. And once those issues were properly addressed, the game went on to become one of the most celebrated games ever created. Given that the scope of ambitions the studio has for Cyberpunk is particularly on par with that of Witcher 3, many remain hopeful that the game will be fixed in due time. However, as of right now, Cyberpunk is still a far cry from what it could be. For users like Mudahar, Cyberpunk is outright unplayable, considering that vehicles can just clip through the ground at any point. The fact that Cyberpunk is still missing from the PlayStation Store nearly 3 months after it was first taken down is still surprising for many. All fans can do right now is hope CD Projekt Red continues to remain aware and reactive of the issues the game has. So, yeah. Definitely interesting situation here. I wish there was a clip of this user that is having issues, but apparently there's a hole that's found in Night City that causes your cars to fall or go through the game or whatever. I don't know. Again, I didn't have issues this big when I was playing the game. I played it on a Series X. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's a shame that this game is being overlooked by the problems, but come on, when it's as hyped and as anticipated of a game as it was, they should have been a little bit more prepared. I don't know. This situation just continues and continues and continues. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you on the next one.